Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in this video I will show you how to do this Christmas animation in After Effects. First I create a new comb and rename it as main. Then I create a new solid and rename it as background. Add a gradient ramp to the background. Start color red and end color dark red. Ramp shape radial ramp. Place the top anchor point on the middle and bottom anchor point to the right like this. Create a new solid and rename it as circle. Select ellipse tool and draw a circle like this. Under mask 1, change mask feather to 400, mask expansion 400, opacity to 70. Create a new solid and rename it as particles. Add CC particle system 2. Birth rate 0.1. Longevity 3.0. Under producer, radius X 19, radius Y 70. Under physics, animation, fractal explosive, velocity 0.2, inherent velocity minus 0.1. Under particle, particle type, quad polygon, birth size 0.05, depth size 0.70, size variation 95, maximum opacity 90. Birth color red and death color white. Add glow to the particle layer. Glow radius to 40 and glow intensity to 0.5. Create a copy of the glow. Change glow radius to 130. Change the blend mode of particles layer to add. Create a new solid layer and rename it as snow. Add CC snowfall. Flakes 30,000. Size 5. Opacity 70. Change blend mode of snow layer to screen. Add snowflakes image into the timeline. Let me decrease the scale size and place it at the top right corner. Set a keyframe for scale at the beginning of the timeline. Change to 0. Go 1 second. Change back to original size. Easy is both keyframes. And open graph editor, adjust the speed graph like this. Open rotation and hold Alt key on keyboard and click on the rotation. Add expression, time multiply 20. Create a copy of snowflake image. Place it at the top left corner. Open scale keyframe, go at the end keyframe and decrease the scale size a little bit. Press E 2 times to open expression and change the expression time multiply minus 20. I will create another copy of the snowflake image and drag it on bottom. At the end keyframe, increase the scale size a little bit. Let me go 5 frames and place the second snowflake image here. Again go 5 frames and place the third snowflake image here. Let me add a gift image into the timeline and place it in here. Set a keyframe for position and drag it down like this. Go a few frames forward and change the position on top. Open scale and change the scale size to 0 at the beginning. Go a few frames forward and change the scale size to its original size. Easy is both keyframes and open graph editor, adjust the speed graph like this. Let me add another gift image and place it on bottom left. Same procedure, set a keyframe for position and drag it down. Go a few frames forward and change the position to top. Open scale, set a keyframe at beginning and change to 0. Go a few frames forward and change the scale size to its original size. Easy is and open graph editor and adjust the speed graph. Let me adjust the scale and position of the gift image and let me also adjust the snowflake image. Add motion blur to all images. Set a keyframe for rotation for gift image and change to -3. Go 6 seconds and change the rotation to +3. Add an expression for position, hold Alt key and click on position keyframe. Add expression wiggle open bracket 2 comma 10 close bracket. Let me slightly increase the scale size of the image. Do the same process for the next gift image. Set a keyframe for rotation and change the rotation to -3. Go 6 seconds and change the rotation to 3. Add expression for position wiggle open bracket comma 10 close bracket. Easy sort keyframes. Let me add the Santa Claus image. Place it below from all these images. Set a keyframe for position, drag it all the way down. Go a few frames forward and drag all the way up. Let me slightly increase the scale size. Easy sort keyframes and open graph editor and just a speed graph like this. Also add motion blur. Add expression for position wiggle open bracket 2 comma 10 close bracket. Let me add drop shadow to Santa Claus image. Opacity 30. Distance 50. Softness 100. Copy the drop shadow and paste on these two gift images right here. Let me create a new comb and rename it as test. Add a test using type tool. Under test layer, animate. Select enable per character 3D. Also opacity and blur. Under range selector 1, change C position to -3000. Opacity 0. Blur 50. Under range selector 1, advanced shape ramp up. Ease high 50. Set a keyframe for offset at the beginning of the timeline. Change to -100. Go 3 seconds and change to 100. Let me add a gradient ramp. Change start color to yellow and end color to dark yellow. Add CC light sweep. Place this anchor point to the right. Set a keyframe for center at 3 seconds. Go 4 seconds and place this anchor point all the way to the right. Go back to main comb, add the test comb on top. Let me adjust the position and scale. Copy the drop shadow from the Santa Claus image and place it on the test comb. Let me add glow to the test comb and change the glow intensity to 0.5, glow radius 10, glow threshold 80. Let me add another image to the timeline. Change the scale size to 10. Place it at 1 second. Click this icon right here and place the anchor point on top. Set a keyframe for scale at the beginning and change to 0. Go 2 seconds and change the scale size to its original size. Easy is both keyframes. Open graph editor, adjust this graph like this. Add CC bend to this image right here. Place this bottom anchor point all the way to the top. And top anchor point all the way to the bottom. Set a keyframe for bend at the beginning and change to 10. Go 2 seconds and change the bend keyframe to -10. Let me place this last keyframe in 3 seconds. Also, I am going to change these bend keyframes to 3 and -3. Easy is both keyframes. Add an expression, hold Alt key on keyboard and click on the bend stopwatch icon. Loop out, open bracket, double quotation mark, ping pong, double quotation mark, close bracket. Let me create another copy of this image and place it over here. Change the position to the right, and also I will decrease the scale size a little bit. Create another copy, adjust the position and scale size. Add an adjustment layer. Go to effects and presets and add curves. Slightly adjust it. Add sharpen. Change sharpen amount to 5. Add vibrance. Vibrance -5. And saturation 10. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You can download this free project file, link in the description. And thank you for watching.